Hello everybody, I'm back with another video, and today guys, I am going to be reviewing Independence Day Resurgence. So guys, this is a sequel to the movie that came out in 1996, Independence Day, and I already did a review on that. You could go and check it out if you haven't seen it yet, but yeah guys, I already did a review on that. You could go check it out. And it's been a really long time since the first movie, hasn't it? Because the first movie came out in 1996, and this one came out in 2016. It's not because they've been working on it for that long. It's because, they didn't, they were thinking about it. They didn't have enough time to do it. Some of the actors, weren't there. The original title was Independence Day Forever, but yeah, that's nah. So they chose this title, Independence Day Resurgence, and yeah, guys. So let's just get down to the review. So, guys, the plot of this movie is that it's been 20 years since the first Independence Day, and the world took the previous aliens' technology and they combined it with their technology. So now they have a more advanced Earth. They have a lot of good technology and crap. But the aliens have been improving their technology as well, so their technology isn't good enough. So yeah, the Earth is pretty much screwed. Anyway, let's talk about the characters. First character I want to talk about is the president guy. I forgot his name, but he's the president from the first movie. This guy was really freaking good. So his character is, that ever since the first movie, he's been, hallucinating. He has these visions about the aliens coming back, and he's trying to warn everybody that the aliens are coming, and, they came and the Earth is screwed, like all that type of stuff. Next character I wanted to talk about. Well, this guy, he's a good character. He's not that interesting in this movie, in my opinion, but he's good. Anyway, next character I want to talk about is this guy. I think his name was Jake. Yeah, this guy. His name is Jake. Yeah, this guy's name is Jake, and he was a really good character. I don't remember him from the first movie. He wasn't in the first movie. He's a new character, but he was a really good character. So he has a really dark story. I kind of like his story. He's a pilot. He's a lieutenant in the Air Force. He flies the hybrid jets. Yeah, he's one of the pilots, and he's, those typical cocky characters with the girlfriend think he's cool and crap. He's that type of character. He's a good character. He seems like that at first for the movie, but when it gets to the middle and end of the movie, he's a really good character. Next person I want to talk about is Jeff Goldblum, also known as David. Sorry if this picture is a little bit blurry. It's just like that. But yeah, this guy was. He's not better than his character in the last movie, but he had a pretty big role. In my previous review, I said that he was the character that figured out the alien technology, how to beat them and stuff. But this time he doesn't do that much, but he's still a good character. He does a lot of important things, which I'll talk about in the spoiler section. But yeah, he's a good character. Next guy I wanted to talk about was Will Smith Jr. His name is not Will Smith Jr. I forgot his name, but I'm just gonna call him Will Smith Jr. So guys, if you guys remember from my trailer review, they kind of spoiled that Will Smith, died in the movie because he was testing the the hybrid jets, and it malfunctioned and he got blown up. But still, his son is in this movie, and this guy is really, really good. He's a lot better than he's not better than Will Smith in the last movie, but he had a pretty big role in this movie, and There was one point at the movie where well, I'm not gonna talk about here. I'll talk about in the spoiler section. But anyway, this guy is a good character, and I hope to see him in more movies because this guy is amazing. Next person I want to talk about, next characters I want to talk about are the aliens. Ooh boy, the aliens. These are way, 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 way better than the aliens in the last movie in every single possible way. The technology that they have is just amazing. Like, they have a lot more advanced technology than the stuff we have. They have bigger ships. They have a ship like half of the size of Earth, and it just like covers the entire planet, almost covers the entire planet. And they just have more advanced ships, like their mini ships, like the scout ships are upgraded. They have more guns. They have a cleaner look, and they have 2 pilots now, and they just have more advanced technology in ships now. And I wanted to talk about the aliens themselves. Wow, the aliens in this movie were amazing. Like, the aliens themselves in the original movie, they had to use costumes and props, animatronics and stuff. But this movie, they use CGI. Sometimes it looks a little bit fake. Sometimes it looks unfinished. But at other times, it just looks so believable. Like I can't. At one point in the movie, I couldn't even tell if it was real or not. That's how good the CGI was. But yeah, the aliens themselves were amazing, hands down, amazing. Like in the way they move and the way they what's the word? The way they just there's that one point where an alien died, and oh my god, and the alien inside of it. I mentioned this in my last review that their bodies are just armor, and the real aliens are inside, to protect their fragile bodies. And there's this one point in the movie where the real alien crawled out of his armor, and it was so disgusting. There was slime everywhere. He was like crawling, and stuff. He looked really hurt and stuff. But there was slime everywhere. It looked really disgusting. That was my favorite part of the movie. I'll talk about that later on. But yeah. Next thing I want to talk about is the destruction. What the aliens could do, and how they destroyed the cities. Like, that was freaking amazing. The destruction scenes were literally the best part of the entire movie. Like, now I'm hands down best part of the entire movie. The destruction scenes were amazing. Seriously, they have more advanced ships. Like, you could just see the city being just crushed below them, below the aliens. It just looks beautiful. This movie looks freaking beautiful. Next thing I wanted to talk about is the battle scenes. This is even more amazing. Like, seriously, guys. Seriously, I'm not joking right now. Like, the battle scenes, hands down, a lot better than the first. Literally, a lot better than the first. Like, seriously, you just have these hybrid ships and the alien ships just flying all over the place. It's just like Star Wars. Almost like Star Wars. It's just flying all over the place. Just everything is blowing up. Michael Bay. You have a lot lasers flying around. Pew pew. It's those scenes remind me a lot of Star Wars. It's almost like Star Wars, but not really. Anyway, the last thing I want to talk about is so guys, the destruction. This part right here that you see right now was really, really good. Like, there was a scene where the ship was hovering over the Earth, and it has its own gravity. It's just sucking everything up and dropping it down. And that was literally an amazing scene. Literally, you have this freaking spaceship that the humans made, just flying all over the place, trying to dodge all the debris and stuff, all the, airplanes and buildings falling down. That was the best part of the entire movie. Next, and possibly the last thing I want to talk about, is the Queen. I don't know if you've seen this trailer or not, but there was the one trailer that they released, and they showed the Queen alien. And yes, there is a Queen in this movie. It's not a huge surprise, Anyway, this girl was hands down my favorite character out of the entire movie. Literally, my favorite character out of the entire movie. She's not a character, but still favorite. She was amazing, hands down amazing. Anyway, guys, that's it for the non-spoiler section. If you haven't seen the movie, you could leave this video right now, because I'm about to go into spoilers right now. Alright, guys, now it's time for spoilers. Alright, so what do I want to talk about? So let's see. Will Smith Jr.'s mom, she dies, because aliens were landing their ship down in the hospital she was in. She's a nurse in this movie. The hospital building broke apart and she fell down in the rubble, and that was a sad moment. I didn't expect much from her in the movie, but she died. Sad moment. Yeah, it's nothing that good. It's not that good. Anyway, guys, next thing I wanted to talk about was the freaking Queen. Oh my gosh, the Queen was amazing. Alright, so get this, guys. In the movie, there was this alien ship. They have a base on the moon, right? There is this alien ship that teleported to the moon. They shot it down, and they found this machine in the rubble. And what they found was a robot from another planet that was attacked by the aliens. And the aliens go planet to planet, destroying them. The aliens go planet to planet, destroying them. They just consume them, go to the next, and they just do that all throughout the universe. And this thing was the last to survive on the planet. And what this thing would do is get creatures that survive on their planet, and she would train. It's not a girl, it's a robot, but still, anyway, she would train them in making technology to fight off these aliens, and that's the one thing the Queen was after in this movie. The aliens are afraid of this thing, and they're trying to kill it before it kills them. And that was amazing. And they have this huge setup for Independence Day 3 at the end. They say they have a lot of information about the aliens, that they could possibly launch a counterattack on the alien planet. And it's just a huge setup to Independence Day 3, which I really, really, really liked. But yeah, I hope there's Independence Day 3. I'm not sure. There might not be an Independence Day 3, but yeah, who knows? And the next thing I wanted to talk about, I think it was the president who died. I'm not sure. So the plan was to take down the Queen. So the Queen tricked them, right? So what they're planning to do is put the robot thingy in an isolation chamber, so they could get a fake one and trick the Queen into going after it, and blow her up. And I think it was the president who was doing that. He shaved. I'm not sure if it was him. Yeah, I'm not sure if it was him, but I think he died. It happened too fast, so I don't know. I think he survived. I think he died. I don't know, but I'm just gonna assume that he's dead. But anyway, guys, that's all I have to say for this review. I'm tired now. That's all I have to say for this review. If you enjoyed it, click the like button down below. And don't forget to comment and subscribe. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.